Welcome, Ginger Doughboy. Welcome to the stream. We're just warming up, getting some fluids, and checking under the hood to see if Henrietta is ready to rumble. Something wicked this way comes, and it's me, OldManBronze. Welcome to the stream. It's time to do some Warlord things and break some Warlord hearts and get in there and introduce them to Henrietta and give some hugs to some super nice people playing out there. We are already ready. We're already in a game. Good Lord. Am I prepared? Am I ready for this? I am, and I'm ready to go. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I know I am. It's a busy day at the office, which is right here. I work from home now, which is a beautiful thing. But I'm ready to go. So we're going to be playing some Warlord tonight, playing Sweet Henrietta.
We are those that dwell in the dark bowers of
And we're off.
Our time has
gather
come
some
to
goods.
claim their world.
I want to take a quick look at the map first, see where I am. So obviously we're going to be somewhere up here, and we're going to head in that general direction.
Seeking pieces of a map that will spell our demise. They must not locate these pieces.
Yeah, I know, Linda. We've had this talk before. We want to make sure we draw some traps while we're going. Oh, John, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, Internet Totter, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, wow. There's already someone here. Goodness gracious. We need to actually get some levels in this. Put some trippy traps down here for her so we can have a good time. There we go. We need to... You're not going to let me put anything in the portal basic right away. You stink. That's not cool. Where'd she go? She's around us over there. So really, we don't have anything to do with right now. I've never found someone this early before, so we just business as usual. Collect this. Drop traps. There she goes. I don't think... No, that was too far. That's too bad. So, but still, we're gonna trap up stuff. Get stuff going on. We can show her a good time. There we go. Set trap for that. Kind of keep an eye on what she's doing, what she's up to, and try to get some early levels off of some pressure. Oh, but I hope everybody's doing great. Welcome. I am so good. Get away from my stuff. No, she got it before I got it. Oh, that's too bad. There we go. Okay, so now I can put one in portal basic. I can start dropping some people in her face. Where'd you go, lady? Back here. And... Oh, I don't have enough.
You have an army at your disposal. Handle this.
Why did she not trip that one? Oh, literally the pages are right there. Interesting. Okay, I need to get stuff. So that's a big deal. One of the map pages are there. Oh, thank you. I feel good. We've been working out. Got back to that today. That felt good as well.
Try dismemberment.
Oh, she got that page. That's fine. I'm gonna get you. Come on, get back back here? No, it's just gonna hop into that. So I'm gonna hop out of the possession. See, cars kind of suck because you can just straight up. Oh, we're honestly in trouble at this point.
Swallow at will.
They've got 2 map pages, and I am nowhere near the level I need to be. So we are gonna get over to the knife. We're gonna trap that up, get some levels. We got a little bit out of that with her, but not enough. Not enough. So we're gonna make sure we get over here and get some traps down at one of the objectives, and so you level by traps and you level by pressure. Lots and lots of pressure. Someone's already been through here already, and so that's not good. But yeah, so now they can already attack the objectives. I am in deep doo-doo. They have already started this. Put one into portal lead. We can drop the lead as well. So they're splitting up here, and he is already tanky as all get out, and there's Ash. What we're doing right now is we're just trying to get enough stuff done to get some more points so we can actually play the game. They found stuff so quick that we had no time to level up. Okay, so they are. So really, that's all we're doing right now. And then just getting absolutely melee faced. But that's okay. So more points, more portal, basic. This is already done. Doesn't mean that we don't have a chance in the end, but this is a really strong early start by their team. I didn't get that. And just unlocked to death. It gets better, I swear. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna get exercised here. There's no reason for me to put down anything else or waste any more energy. So, yeah, kind of. Like honestly, if they find the map pieces quickly, and it depends. It could be it's a random spawn. So if they're very close to each other, it puts you in a real bad position. So now I've got to run to the book, get that trapped up, and hope for the best. I did make a little bit of point gain off that, but not enough, ladies and gentlemen. This will come down to the final boss, and we'll see if we can get enough harass out of the next few things. Basically what you're trying to do, you're kind of like the dungeon master, and you want to use up their resources so at each station they become less and less equipped, you know, so their healing potions and, you know, all of the amulets and trinkets and doodads. You can also possess people and waste their ammo, because ammo is a limited resource. I wasn't able to do that at that point because I really did not have anything in place for it. So unfortunately, this will be a quick game, and this is probably going to be a sweet L. But we're still leveling, and anybody who picks up the game right now, it's honestly, it's a little tough when you're leveling. But once you level, then it starts to get a little smoother. Yeah, they're already close. They're back behind me. They're probably looting up. I want to trap up this area. with whatever limited traps are available. So I've got as much stuff as I can have prepared for them. And you get lots of XP for those. I want to spawn as many beautiful minions as I can in their general direction. So they're right there. I can already see, you see Henry on my map. He's already coming in. So it's going to cancel. Power them up a little bit. Moving. Getting out of that one. Possess another one. I don't know if to possess another one. So we're just going to let him do that. We're going to get some more energy. I will get refillable energy once they activate the portal, but I kind of want to get some harassing before that happens. For basic where I'm 9. Possession. How many points do I have left? I can't get boss yet. So possession 3. I don't really want to send evil tree trap. But there's not much else for me to do here except for gather energy and hope for the best. The warriors are always going to be super tanky. That's going to be Henry and Warrior Ash. You don't really want to mess with them a whole lot. You want to take down, once again, the supports and the squishies. That's goes with any game. And once again, trap up everything I can find. Running. Yeah, couldn't do it. But they're all here, and I am all sorts of screwed.
I call this one the
Okay. Did I get another? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we want to spawn those. We want to spawn one of those. We've been powered, and only a level 1 Henrietta. Not even denting him. Okay, we're denting him. And then we give him a little granny hug, which is beautiful. That's why she's... I'm not going to last longer. Done. So here, really the idea is to get as much as I can out of this. I'm stunned, so we're done. More. The warrior's just gonna be your face is stunning. It's okay, we're so far behind this game. There's not a lot of good ways for us to... That felt good at least. Unfortunate start tonight, but it's okay. See, they're using up a lot of ammunition, using up a lot of stuff there, so that's cool. We're just gonna grab some things. We're not gonna waste anything else because that's just about to finish. I'm gonna get exercise to the other side of the map. We can leave that. Yeah. Good job, guys. Good job, team. So 5
The
points.
meddling
Beautiful.
humans
So
have
1, 2,
smashed the lost
3.
pages of the Necronomicon. Whatever you're doing, it's
how many
not
have?
working.
Yeah, I know, Linda. I understand, Linda. Linda is the worst boss.
The weak mortals have the lost pages and Kandarian
Yeah, they do.
dagger. Rally to the Dark Ones for our final
We
stand.
perhaps could have started the earlier game a little better, but I've never seen someone that quick, and I didn't even have enough like points in me to actually harass her. And since I went for the harass, I didn't set up either of the locations first, which left me a little short of points to do anything. So we've kind of a little bit now, but we're not even level 20. We've just got a few points in the boss. Kind of this is our last stand. Ideally, we are going to look at the map, see if we can see where they are. They're still way up there. I could actually, like, what's going to happen is they're going to hop in a vehicle and then they're going to drive down here. So I've got some time to run around and set up stuff, try to get a level or two underneath my belt. Because there's some stuff down here. And just try to catch up any way I can. I would like to get at least another point in my boss. We'll see. But it's hard to say if they'll even come through that way. So really, it's not a super big deal. But worst comes to worst, we're on to the next game. Henrietta doesn't give up. There they are. See, there they're coming in the car. Where did she go? No! I did some damage though. That's good. Okay, so we're over there. We're gonna start this party pretty quick here. Everybody's feared up pretty well. That's good. Boss. Infernal energy. Oh god. Here we go. That's nice. Get on him. Yeah, go down. There you go. Henry's down. That's beautiful.
Nobody else is allowed to die. Got it?
Ah, she got away. And she can dodge all over the place because she's a hunter. Okay. We need to finish leveling her up. Okay, there we go. I've got 3 people down.
Supernatural death.
Where'd you go? Nope. Okay. And nope. And we win. Okay, see, so you can still come back. Like, they were not geared up enough to face me at the end, even though I was under leveled, so we still won. Because Henrietta slaps. So very good game. They played well, honestly, but they went too fast and they didn't have enough gear to out tank me. So. All right, there we go. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna level up our dear lady Henrietta, and so that worked out well in the end. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Like this is the game is interesting because you can still win even if you're losing. They could have done that better, and thankfully they didn't. And so, okay, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna save those points. We are now level 30. And that's something too. Like you gain more health and damage like as you level up, and then also while you level up during each match. So that's why I went in and I stuck my points in. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. It looked good. It looked like I knew what I was doing. But I do. I'm a highly trained professional. Absolutely. But I hope everybody's having a good day. Happy Monday. We've all survived. But that just means Tuesday is next. But I think we got that too. Felt good. Got back in. Got my. I've been sick for a couple of weeks, like nasty chest infection, and so today, first day I got back, had a workout. I'll post it up on OldManBronze.com, where you find the hottest elderly action on the internet. Oh yeah, too hot for TV, ladies and gentlemen. So I hadn't done much of that in the last 2 weeks either. But usually I do daily posts, music, song of the day, things like that. And it's just kind of just a fun doodad for me to do. So I've enjoyed doing it. But other than that, we're here for a couple hours tonight. I think I'm going to do Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 11:30. Gives me a little time to spend with my wife after getting with work. And then come and see you. So it all works out. There we go. We switched over.
Under my guidance.
I kept forgetting last time because it's been a while. I'm out of practice. So here maybe we'll have a little more bit of a traditional match where you just want to boom and just pretty much gather, trap everything you can find for a while, especially boxes.
And do it fast.
Boxes are super good. Boxes make me happy. I don't know if they've released official numbers, but everybody says it's like you get 10 times the experience for trapping a box than you do for anything else, so that doesn't suck. I'm going to check in here real quick, see if there's a second box. Hi, friend. How you doing? My demon bud. Like, the thing is, early on, that's all you got to do. You got to grab orbs, and you got to spend orbs, and that's how you level. Which one is closer? Ooh, those are really close together, too. That sort of sucks for us.
The living to collect a fragment of the map.
Like, because they can cap the first one, and then they can basically walk over to the second one while I get exercised at the end of the map. But that's something they said they're looking at. There's patches coming, and they're looking at all this stuff. Really, I mean, they did some beta testing, but we kind of are the beta testers. Even though it plays really well, but we're finding out all sorts of things that work, don't work, things that are busted, things that are not busted. Oh, there it is. So we want to make sure, since these are so close, we're probably going to trap them both up, and then hunt a lot. And trap up as many boxes as I can. So that's going to help a ton. Possession portal basic. Really with Henrietta, I have worked on buffing her basic units. The elites don't feel that great at all, ever. I guess if you made a build that did, but for now I mostly am concerned about making Henrietta the monstrous lady she is, and making her basic buds hit pretty hard and have some good health. Did I already get this? I did already get this. Potato. Okay, so we want to work with this because we want. This is actually pretty decent for this to be by, because they're going to want to go through all these places and check to see if there are boxes, and then they're just going to run into traps. And that's going to give me more points to put into Henrietta and her friends. So we're going to run over that way. If I can get both these trapped up before they find all 3 pages and find them, I'd be doing real well. Come on. There we go. Boom. Okay. Level. Okay. So every time you set these traps, you get a little bit of experience, and if they run past one of these traps, then deadites come out of them. So that's always a happy thing. More deadites, more fun. Okay, so that's about the best I can trap those 2 places up. So I'm going to take a quick look at the map. I am way on this end, which means that they are most likely way on this end. So we're going to just head down this general direction. I'm going to put a marker down so it's easier for me to track, and then trap stuff as I go. Oh, and we've got people over there. You see them show up on my map in that corner? Yeah, somebody made a noise. That means that they either shot somebody. If you use a gun early game, you will show up on the map, and I will know where you are. That's the second map piece.
Obtained another piece of the map. Use their fear to turn them against each other.
Exactly. Okay. If we can... Oh, they're all here. So we can get some early harass, and that's going to be super good for our early levels. Oh, they're in the tunnel. Dude, weak. The entrance is over here, so we're going to try to get in there and give them a bad time. Entrance is way over here. There we are. And that box. There we go. They're just hanging out in here? Is that what's going on? They are indeed. Just set traps all around them.
My tongue is numb.
Oh, that's right. He can unpossess me, which sort of sucks, right? Oh, that was very nice. I got all 3 of them. That puts a little more fear in them. Let's drop them right away. Because now they're surrounded with traps. That got me a nice another point. We're going to... this is early enough on. We'll put a point in the traps. Which way are they going to go? Which way did they go? Oh, say hi. Say hi to the old man for me. I hope he's doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope the little lady is doing fine too. So that's all there. Where are they going? They're coming this way. That's cool. Not a ton I can do about it when they're in the vehicle. Vehicles are basically make you immortal. I mean, you can, as a demon, attack a vehicle, but when they're moving, it's sort of hard. Ah, he ran me down. No, I ran out of energy. So, ideally, we want them to waste some energy and some stuff. I have my little aura up. We're gonna grab some more orbs.
From under your
That's the 3rd
nose,
page.
The living have completed the map.
And that's okay. We're not doing... I mean, we're not doing great, but we're not doing bad. But much like we saw last game, you can come back in this game. Like, it's not as bad as it sounds. Although these 2 are super close together, and that super sucks. Like, it's super bad. Okay. Scary tree is scary.
Nailed you, didn't I?
No! Beautiful. Oh my god. We vomited on him and he fell down.
You're looking at a guy with nothing left to lose.
2 down. Beautiful.
If I can do this, you can do this.
Do I have enough to... No, I don't. That's cool. But that was super good. That gave us a bunch of points, ladies and gentlemen. So, boss, infernal energy, possession. Ooh, really? I got more? I still can't put more into that. That's too bad. I can put more in that though. So now they've got to find an altar to get that person up. Oh, I don't have enough energy to possess that dude. I want that. Where are they?
I need help! They've got me!
Oh yeah. Oh, did you like that? That was good for me. So now they're heading towards an altar. We need to try to keep up with her and find her, stop her. Because it takes no time at all. I have nothing else. No, that sucks.
Yeah, that's right. Who's next?
That's all I can do there. But that was a good little run.
That's not true.
Alright, so we can see that that person needs our love and assistance. Maybe we'll send a video to watch between games. Yes, yes. Okay, so luckily we've got these things nicely trapped up, and so we're all ready for them to come in. Boss. Ooh, they're in trouble. Possession, and there we go. Okay. So if we down 2 of them with just our basic stuff, they're not gonna be too excited. Come on. Come on. No, we go. Get him. No. Alright. Luckily we got a lot of traps over here for all our stuff. We can harass the crap out of them before they even start this. No! That's such a terrible ability. Like, it's got like a paper thin like width. It needs to be adjusted. Like, I literally just kicked a field goal. Oh, I don't have enough to possess anybody. Go kill him, please. Thank you.
The humans have located the Kandarian dagger. Stop
Okay.
them before they take it.
And then I want to drop. Do I have a lead? Yeah, I do. No, I don't have a lead. So we want to hit our ability. We want to spawn Henrietta, and we want to wreck base. Okay, one down. Now we get the support lady. Get her down. There we go. It's 2. That's 3. Where'd the other guy go? There. That's game over. Okay, so we win. So there we got early harass. We got both of these points set up. We still had traps for ages. They just started the objective, and Henrietta was able to eat them up. They didn't get very well geared up. So we were able to
could offer.
It does. Like the game, it reminds me.
Doubt.
Yes, thank you, Linda, for actually saying something nice once in a while. See, maybe she's not the world's worst boss. Maybe she's a demon. Bark Games, thank you for so much for the subscription. Thank you for brother. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by, visiting us, playing some Evil Dead goodness. There is a game called Resident Evil Retribution. It came packaged along with Resident Evil 3, and you played kind of like as one of, you know, the evil people in Resident Evil, like Wesker, a bunch of other ones, and they would have to try to come into your lab, and you would set up traps and monsters in different locations, and it reminds me a lot of that. And then a mixture of the rest, you know, of Friday the 13th, a little Dead by Daylight, and so it's different enough so you can play both. You can enjoy both. Oh, hey, Havoc, how you doing? Welcome. We are just putting points into our lovely Henrietta. Okay, we got one more skill point out of that. That wasn't the best. Oh, well, we get to finish that off. That's good. We're gonna save that. Okay, we are level 31. We're working on getting to level 45. And then we're gonna level all the demons. I like them all. They're all enjoyable. Henrietta just touches a place in my soul that I have for, you know, demonic evil old ladies, and so that's why we're playing a little bit of her. She's a little weaker when you start off at first, but then she gets super beefy, super tanky, and so do her units, which is great.
Smell a fresh soul. I'm gonna hurt those dirty birds.
That's right. We're gonna hurt those dirty birds, and we are gonna do it live. What, you know, at some point I will actually play the survivor missions to open up like all the rest of the characters. I have not yet because one, I play a lot of killer, but two, I heard they're very hard. Have I picked up? You know, I bought the last killer. I leveled her. I mean, I leveled the artist to 50. And then Sadako, I think I gave up at like 47. I was like, I'm not happy with it. But we are gonna have we're gonna have the Granniversary. It's Granny plus anniversary is Granniversary. And so we will be playing some Dead by Daylight. It won't just be this, but I have been real hesitant to play a lot of Dead by Daylight. The game is in a super weird place, and it's not a ton of fun, I think, for everybody. Not just killers. Like, it's, you know, unless you've got a good group that you run around with on a regular basis. Like, I think that playing Survivor can be pretty miserable too. Because a lot of killers are just like, you know, screw this, I'm going to slug and camp and tunnel everybody on Earth because I'm tired of how the game plays. And I just don't want to play like that, so I don't. But Granny can come out and show the kids how it's done.
Kill these fools.
Excuse me. El pardon. I hear there's the chest. You always want to do these. These are so good. There, boom. That was a nice big chunk. So we're trapped. We actually spawned right by one of these objectives. We were right near the pages. So this is a super easy decision to hurry up, get this trapped up, get some early levels, and then head back on the map. That is pretty good for now. We're going to head towards the other objective. Take a quick look on the map where we are. We spawned on this end. So I'm going to set a mark down here, and we're just going to general direction it over in that way. Make sure anytime you see something like this, you slap a trap on it. They may never touch it, but it's still experience for you. And if they do, it helps level you, get you points that you can put in. I got 2. There we go. So 1 in possession, 1 in the basic units. Evil tree traps suck, but they still give you XP. So they do cause good fear damage, which is nice. And if they're feared, you can possess them, and then you can waste their stuff, waste their ammo, things like that. I don't know if I want to go all the way down here. I want to trap this though. Get that? Thank you. All right, so there we go. It's early. I might put 1 in the traps. I'm not sure. Ooh, that's nice. Give that to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and Dead by Daylight, like it's a thing. Like, you know, because they've so struggled to like balance the game appropriately. Like an MMR just did bad things to the game. Like Dead by Daylight's not a game where MMR was really a great idea ever, and for the killers who still want to hang out in super duper play killer, a lot of them went to like just I camp, I tunnel, I slug, and it's no fun for everybody. So like, you know, it's not the survivor's fault. I don't even really think it's the killer's fault. It's behavior's fault, and they need to do a lot of things to kind of straighten out stuff in the game. So it's more enjoyable for everybody, and that's one of the reasons why I've kind of stepped away from the game, is that it's very unfun for me to play, and because I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to tunnel and slug out everybody. Like, I don't want to face camp with Bubba. You know, those things do not appeal to me. I enjoy like having 9, 10 hook games, you know, or 12 hook game. Everybody's dead, but you know what? They all scored well, and they all had good chases, and they all had a good time. I mean, they didn't win because, you know, I'm Granny, but they still scored points. You know, they still didn't get like 1 hooked out of the game, and that's kind of where the problem is for me right now with Dead by Daylight, is that because of MMR. Like, to score, all you got to do is, you know, get a kill. It doesn't matter if you got 3 hooks on that person or if you face camp them out of the building. I don't even know where that objective is. What the hey? Oh, it's in the tunnel. Oh my god, it's in the tunnel. Okay, so we probably want to get down there and trap that up. So I am going to, and I would like to make some like granny videos, you know, some trapper stuff, things that I enjoy, some clown. I mean, because I do miss Dead by Daylight, and that's the thing, is that like people are passionate about that game. People love that game, and they also love to hate that game because they are passionate about it. The problem is that people are so passionate, we start getting really, really salty and toxic against each other, and I just don't want a part of that. Like, I don't want to like hate people because they play Survivor, you know, like it's dumb, and I don't want to make people feel miserable and face camp them out of the game, but I also don't want to have 6-minute games because all the gens are gone, and I decided to run a cool build instead of something with some serious gen defense that's actually going to help me. It's such a weird place right now, and my hat's off to anybody who is still like playing it and having fun, because you can. I mean, you've got a nice group to run with, you enjoy doing it, but like a lot of times it's just more about like just feeling angry, and like it's a bad feeling, and that doesn't feel good. There's enough crap in the world right now on a daily basis, and bad feelings to where I don't need it in my video games. And so far, the Evil Dead community is really trying to stay away from that. Everybody's very positive. Everybody's very communicative. We can all see the things that are out of balance, and we're talking about them, you know, and we're reporting them on the not on the Discord, but in the Reddit. And it's a really cool thing.
Appetite for slaughter?
There we go. That's good. It's good, and it's neat. I mean, that doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. I gotta find them. But for right now it is, and that's kind of cool. Like, we all know that there are certain things that are broken so far, and everybody's like, yeah, you know what, that's busted. You know, let's make sure the devs know so they can get that kind of stuff patched, because we're kind of testing the game, you know. We're looking. We know they've got to come down there, but we're gonna head towards our mark. Marking the map is so important, like, because it's a big map, like, it's huge. Now they've taken a decent amount of time. Like, you only have 30 minutes to get through the knife and the pages to get to the final boss. So either they're looting up real hard, and they are going to be a force to be reckoned with, or they're having trouble finding the pages, which is way different than that other game where the 3 pages were found like right away. I don't even know. Where are they? Okay, I don't think we're there. I think we're there. It must be. Okay, we're headed that way. Like, they can't just still be down in that corner of the map. No one's made a noise either yet. Like, if you shoot, I can see you on the map. If you get into a car, I can see you on the map. But if you're quiet and you're just looting stuff and meleeing stuff down, I can't find you unless I get close enough to you. So they're definitely not here. That's not cool. I mean, we're still setting traps and we're still making levels and stuff, but I would really have preferred to have found them by now. Because that's where you get your real levels, is by, like, harassing them. Oh, there we go. Thank God someone stepped on a trap. That's so good for me. Well, I needed it. I wasn't finding them. There we go. They've already found the 3rd page.
Now hold the complete map to the locations of the Lost Pages and Kandarian Dagger. Try harder.
Yeah, I know, Linda. Linda is so demeaning. Like, if there's an HR department, Linda would be in deep doo-doo.
Kill the wolf.
So really all you can do early on is think about this. This is next to nothing. But they've taken a lot of time, so I don't know. We'll find out where we end up. But the more I attack them, the more points I get. And so that's good. See, I just picked up 2 quick points right there. Threat level 9, section 3, or basic 4. There we go. So that's good. I'll pick up a little more energy, get up in there, see if we can harass them a little more, and pick on them while they're doing their stuff. Yeah, so they're heading in the general direction over here, right? Where is the entrance to the freaking... It's down here. Okay, so they're nowhere near the actual entrance, so I can keep picking on them. The problem is, like, you need to get enough energy. Yeah, there's that door that gets them in there. It's under there. Where is it? I need to find it, too. Oh, that's not cool, dude. There it is. 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 Come on.
What?
I've got a lot left there. We're just down do I have? Is that my? Yes, it is. It's Henrietta, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's have a good
The
time.
half-witted humans have activated the dagger.
Oh, I can't do that.
If
That's not
they
gonna work.
get their fleshy
Yeah, this
hands
gets
on
screwed.
it,
So we are gonna drop that, and we're gonna get ready to wreck. Okay. All right. So this is all about just getting as much damage as we can. Like, you can't have, like, two dudes with chainsaws just whacking on the back of you. Not at this point. But we want to use up as many resources as we can. We want to make them use as many healing potions as we can. And that's kind of how this works right now. We're done. So sometimes there are times when it feels very not good, but you end up you get back at it, right? Because right now, like, all I can do is just spawn into two dudes, right? And then they're just gonna immediately get meleeed out of existence and chain stun, and it doesn't feel very good. But in the end, the more I do this, the better off I am. And then I can put more points into stuff. So we're gonna just max out our basic guys. Do some of those things. And then retrap these things if I can, because that's going to give me more points and more levels.
Not my first rodeo.
Because this is what you'll face a lot. Like, people just, like, melee the crap out of you because it stuns you, and then you just get finished off. So we're done here. We're going to try to set the traps that we can, and then I'm going to get exercise to the other side of the map. But our other one is already trapped up. So we're just going to grab as much stuff as we can. Like, it's...
The Kandarian
You don't want to get down on yourself.
hands. Plump, delicious human hands. Find them.
You know, like, it depends. Like, if you can... And hello, my friend, by the way. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Like, it definitely is a game where you've got to come in and level up. Like, Henrietta is probably... Most people would say she's probably the third place demon. And I would agree. But once you start getting levels in her, pretty gross. Especially once you are able to buff her up a little bit. And then becomes a real tanky force of nature, which is appreciated because Henrietta is bae. But it's definitely you got to come in like thinking, understanding that losing is okay. You just want to level and you want to get points in your skills, and you want to be able to do those things on the Survivor side too. I haven't played any Survivor yet, which shouldn't probably surprise anybody, but I intend to. I want to go through and play all the cool missions to open up all the rest of the Survivors, and do those things, and kind of play the whole game and enjoy the whole game, because I don't think Survivor is terrible in this game. I don't think it's I don't think it's terrible in Dead by Daylight either. But this is just kind of where I start, and I'm learning the game, figuring out how I go. Did they start it? No, they haven't started yet. We want another one in boss. There we go.
And
here. Want to.
Why are you doing this?
And do that.
Time for a shirt then.
They haven't started this yet.
I call this one the ass.
Okay, there they go.
The humans have discovered the book's lost pages. They were lost for a reason. Listen to my words.
No, it didn't last long. That's
Kill them.
okay. So when we're at an objective like this, we're gonna get all of our stuff is gonna get buffed. They're playing this pretty well, honestly. I'm not gonna get anybody down. But one of the characters that's broken is sadly Army of Darkness Ash, and he's getting nerfed. He's got healing and reshielding and chain finishers and all sorts of stuff. Like, it's real hard to beat him if he gets a little bit ahead. But really, all I can do now is just do this, which is terribly satisfying. But we still got some points. We can put some more points into her. You can still lose both of these and still be okay. We'll put one in the Portal Elite just so we have them. So we just want to do as much damage as we can. Yeah, so we got two supports. They're just doing that. No, one support, one range. Not much to do again. I just want to unpossess that. Boom. Okay. Just more points. Give them all to me. Thank you. And that's what you're trying to do. Like, you really, you don't necessarily win anything in the early game, even the mid game. You can, but really what it's going to be is the time at the end of the game. Right now, they're looking pretty strong. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get them. So now we're going to get shot across the map, and then we have to run all the way. The only problem, see, I can see them right there, right? And
your job was simple.
Yeah, I know you had
Kill
one
the
job. You had
Now
one
they
job.
hold
I
the
know all
Dark
these things.
Dagger and lost pages.
So they're
Redeem
right here.
yourself. Defend the Dark Ones.
And I still have a lot of traps here, right? Do I even got that? No, I don't. So let's grab some energy and we're gonna head over, cause it's relatively close. But honestly, any extra harass I can get, put some more points into Henrietta. Possession, infernal energy. There we go. We'll get a little regen going there. And then we can do a little business. So they're getting rid of their fear right there. Fire drops your fear level.
I call this one the
I'm gonna try to get in that car. No, I didn't have enough. Yeah, so they're just gonna get there. So I need to get over here. But that's good. We got a few extra hits in. We got a couple more points in. It's gonna give us a better chance at the end. Realistically, like we've seen, we're going to have to kind of avoid, if we can, Army of Darkness Ash. We want to take down the support for sure, but they also have a ranged hunter who is pelting me for big damage. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. Ideally, we have been able to use up enough stuff to make it so we can whittle them down at the end here, because otherwise we lose, and that's fine. We're good. Necromancer is honestly is a very good out of the box. Like some people think that Necromancer is a little overpowered. I think that it could maybe be tuned a little bit, but really the best part about the Necromancer is the flute guy. Like the flute guy just has this outrageous buff to all of your units, but that buff can be destroyed. And so that's sort of the trade-off. Like without the buff, sort of mediocre. Although you do get a lot of units, so you can spawn a lot of units between traps and boss and all that stuff. But you can also buff the crap out of them with the Doot Boy, and that's really where the power of the Necromancer lies. Is that buff is gross. But the trade-off is that it can be killed. Like, you can take out that buff, you can hear where it's coming from, like, you can find it, and you can shoot it, and I think it's just one-shot. Like, it's not even anything fancy. You just knock it, and it's done. And then once he's in the boss form, you can't recast the buff, I don't believe. You have to be in spirit form to cast the buffs. So, alright, so it's party time, ladies and gentlemen, and here they are. We would like to, if we can, give him a good old scare first. Drop that. Drop that. Yeah, fear him up real good. The party's about to start. Oh, you're not gonna have that quick. Okay, so now we're gonna get our stuff is gonna come back, and we're gonna drop some units, and then we're gonna drop some Henrietta, and then we're gonna. And iframe sort of sucks. Like, he's invincible this whole time. I've wasted all that time trying to hit him. I am nearly dead. And I am a max level Henrietta. I've got 5 points in her. That's how busted Ash is. But they know it, and they've talked about it. These things are going to get adjusted. Like, he literally, every time he finishes something, like, he gets, That's dumb. No, we've lost this real bad. But they played pretty well. Like, honestly, like, I'm not... It depends on how well the team plays together, if they are a team, if they are randoms. That part is not unlike Dead by Daylight at all. But this game is pretty much over. There's not much I can do here. You can try to get rid of this, but it's super chonky, and you've got 4 people trying to kill you, so not much chance. Like, after you get, like, max level Henrietta, apparently you can take it down, but you've got to do that while you're trying to tank everybody at the same time. Because the moment you spawn, they're going to hop on you, and then you're dead. Like, that's how long that lasted. So GG to them. They played a good game, stayed on top of stuff. You can tell, like, they definitely looted up more in the beginning, and that's why it took longer for them to find the pages, and they were stronger for it. They had more skill points, they had more potions. I mean, there's a chance I take this down, but I don't know. Like, already dead. Like, that's literally my boss. So that part feels bad. Get the Pip Dip! How you doing? I'm so sorry I missed you, my friend. I am trying to keep track of... I'm way out of practice in, like, talking on the stream. I hope you're doing so good, man. Daisy, how you doing? Pam, I know, I deep in my heart, I know who the Daisy lady is, even still. So I am glad to see all you guys. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with me. We lost badly. But that's okay. Like, this game, like, I won, what, 2 in a row, and then we got pretty well handled. But you're gonna lose in this game, and it's okay. Like, I see a lot of people, like, making videos, like, you know, I haven't lost on Necromancer in 4 days. Well, the game is, like, 9 days old. And, you know, you've got a level 45, you've got a max level demon, and you're playing a bunch of people who are just starting the game. Like, I'm going to be really interested to see where balance is at when everybody, like, has all their stuff leveled. Like, that's when I think it's going to matter. And then I look forward to leveling the Puppeteer and the Necromancer. There's already been leaks about the next DLC. There's at least 1 more demon on the way. Might be 2 if I understand correctly. And more cosmetics, more survivors, more survivor missions to unlock more cool stuff. It's going real well. Like, there are some things that need to be adjusted, to be sure. That's any game. But everybody's being real open about talking about it and like what's working, what's not, and what needs to be adjusted. So I'm pretty happy about that. The feeling of the community is pretty positive. I mean, there's some shit talking, of course there is, but for the most part, everybody's being pretty cool and trying to get along. So. There are worse things. We're just gonna pop those in there for now and save that. But I've had a lot of fun playing. I've played Puppeteer just a couple times. Necromancer, I don't think I've lost a game playing the Necromancer and literally has no points in him. So that sort of reminds me that Necromancer is a little busted. But it still can be beat. All of the demons can be beat. All of the survivors can be beat. There's a few things that need tweaking on both sides, and they're going to do that. They're going to get around to that, and they've already got their first batch planned, and looking forward to it. Plus all sorts of new fun like survivors and cosmetics and demons. So definitely something that if you're interested in playing it, you can play this right alongside Dead by Daylight and have 2 completely different gameplay experiences. I mean, do you have demons and survivors? Yes. But the gameplay is super different. So you can have fun in both of them and play both of them, and I think that's a cool thing. Oh, that tickled me in all the wrong spaces. Sorry about that. But good to see you guys. So good. Like, that's what I missed. I mean, I still played video games the whole time, like, while I wasn't streaming. And I would feel bad because I missed all you guys. Like, I missed hanging out and chatting. And so I'm glad that things have finally straightened out, gotten less busy, so I can take a couple hours at night, play a little bit of games, and have a little fun.
And we will crush the mortal's last stand.
And chat with y'all again. So I'm glad things were pretty busy for a while there. Like, I was studying for tests and doing things. And
I
don't think I have enough for that.
Of our banishment from this world. The
Okay, so we know where he is. Okay, we want to take a look at the map, see where we are. They are most likely somewhere up here. In this area. So we don't need to be there. So we could trap up the closest area. Why? Interactions like with traps and stuff are a little, I understand that they are too for survivors. Like, you gotta be like placed like kind of precisely. And since I'm like going around like I am on constant Tokyo drift mode, sometimes it's a little tricky. So we are gonna, whoa, dude. So they're right there. I am I am going to put an early point in the traps, and then I'm going to go... I maybe should have put that in...
Your orders were clear. The humans must not obtain a single piece of the map. And now they have.
Now they have, yeah,
We
they did.
find this disconcerting.
Let's see if there's anything trapped in here. Yeah, there's a... How'd they miss that? Perfect. So we're going to put Portal Basic.
Painful.
I'm gonna buff those up. We might be able to put a hurt on him. He's just running.
Another beam. It's time to go to sleep.
No! See, that was bullshit. See, cars are such bullshit. Like, I can't lie. We're gonna keep on that dude. We're gonna keep an eye on him, because if we can put him down early, that's an extra 2 points for us to spend. If he gets out of that vehicle, he's gonna have a problem. We're gonna make sure that we got some stuff going on here. There he drank a Shemps. No. Like, they're like safe havens. There's nothing you can do about it unless you are super leveled and they're just sitting still and letting you wail on the car, which sort of sucks. You can also drive them through the objectives. It's a little busted. Okay, so we're gonna go have fun with him. How did that happen?
A perfect remedy indeed.
So they've already got some shimps, they've already got some healing in them, but we're making them waste them, and that's important too. We're gonna get as much as we can out of this. Alright, we got him down. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so they're all fairly far away. They've got to make a decision. And that gave me a nice, like, 3 points. We're going to put one in possession, another one in Portal Basic, another one in possession. Beautiful. We're going to do some stuff. So he's probably going to bleed out, and but they can still grab him and still resurrect him. You can't really kill survivors in this game until you get everybody down. So there's not a whole lot of use unless I can see them coming. But picking off a straggler early and getting some points is super good for me. Because I haven't trapped up anything else, really. There we go. So we're going to head this way over to her. I got another point. We're going to put in Portal Basic again. Going to make our boys real chonky and make them hit hard like a truck. So we're going to drop our special thing. We're going to go visit her. And come on. Do I not have enough energy? You suck. I need more energy.
The humans have another piece of the map. You had one job.
Okay. I need more stuff. Sometimes that feels bad. Need that. Okay, so we're gonna put a quick 2 in Infernal Energy. Boom, done. And there we go. See, we set up traps, just random traps.
I feel.
Yeah, and she get away just far enough to be able to drink a stupid pop, and Get some nice damage down though. Nope. Nope, lady. Not gonna happen again. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna trap that up.
Don't let the trees take.
I need more energy so I can go do something about that.
I'll give you a head start.
Man, yeah. So now I'm stunned. Okay, so we got him. But now she's got to drink another potion. See? That's one less potion she has later. We're getting some good work done here. Honestly, the other person was dead. I don't know if they've been picked up. But we're doing okay.
At least it's refreshing.
So we used up like 3 of her champs, right? Okay, we're gonna get out of there. That's good. We're doing the Lord's work there. Linda's gonna be happy.
You should have left it alone.
There we go. Alright. That was maybe not my best move, but whatever. You can possess them, try to waste their energy. Her shotgun was unloaded, so that's why we didn't get a lot of value out of that. That's okay. She's by herself, and what we need to do is capitalize on that and put her down. Like you know, in Dead by Daylight, that's tunneling, and here you can't kill them. They can just get picked up and res somewhere else. And that's probably what they're doing with that guy, unless he's disconnected. Yeah, he disconnected. They didn't pick him up. So that feels bad for him, for sure. But we're gonna get over here and see if we can put some more hurt on her again. We're gonna hit a skill. We're gonna spawn and come after her. Okay, so there, now for 5 seconds, she can't sprint or dodge. And it makes it easy to catch back up, put some hurt on her. Now she can sprint again. She's trying to run to this guy to get some help. I probably should have put points myself. Okay, we're gonna get out of him, and we're gonna go do some stuff. We've got a lot of points to spend. Wow. Okay, actually, where did she go? We need to finish that job, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna put a trap there. Oh yeah. Good night, lady.
Time to leave the fruit salad.
Yeah. That'll be enough for her.
Do you not find me beautiful?
Do you not find me beautiful? Look at me. Yeah, I guess. Alright. So now, we're gonna go find Buddy Boy this way. There he is. Not hard to find. Hi, Arthur. Remember me? Yeah, you do. Armor! This game is already over? See, that's if you get ahead a little bit on either side.
I say we leave it here.
You are the only hope, young man. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm sorry. And that's the game. Oh, Percy's a lot. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Mike D. Mike D, you are the king of the Chonky Boys, and I am in that gang, and I am wearing that hoodie, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you guys are having a good night. Those guys were definitely newer. I really leveled up hard on them, and I was able to break out a little Henrietta on them and end that game. They didn't pick up the first guy he DC'd. I don't necessarily blame him, but you shouldn't, because you can always be resurrected in this game. You can sit around until your corpse is rotting, and they can pick up your spirit, go over to a shrine, and pick you up. So it may be frustrating getting downed early, but just chill. Just chill, you know, go to the bathroom, go do something, and they'll be able to pick you up later and then resurrect you, and then it's fine. But that felt good. I mean, it wasn't the best game they've ever played, but we'll take it. Where am I putting points in now? I forgot. There we go. Oh, level 34. We're getting there. We're getting there. Level 45. And then once we get level 45 in Henrietta, we'll start working on the other ones. I'm not sure which one. Maybe we'll have a vote to see which one I do first, Puppeteer or Necromancer. I enjoy Necromancer. I don't play the Puppeteer very well, but I played him once, and that was on stream. But we're gonna do this Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 11:30. Couple hours a night, nothing too serious, but still a lot more than I was doing before. So we might play some more. We might play some Dead by Daylight too. Start training for the 6th Graniversary, because Granny's gonna come back hard and show these kids how it's done. I am sort of interested in the new killer as well. I've still bought every killer, like when they come out. Sadako was a little bit of a disappointment. But I think honestly, like, she had some real potential, but that whole Mori ability with TVs and stuff, like that, I think they needed to buff that a little bit so it was actually scary, and I think that would have helped her out. But I mean, she's still fun to play. It's just that she's not terribly effective. So you can still play her, you can still enjoy her, you can still do all those things. But the artist is pretty cool. Really strong at loops, obviously, but the key is you can just run away. She's busy setting up crows, and you're already at the shack somewhere else. You know, like it's So I'm very interested to see how the new killer and the lockers and all that stuff works out. I've watched some videos. He looks great. Once again, the Dead by Daylight art department is quite literally the best department that they have on the entire staff, because they always knock it out of the park. I will never, ever, ever, ever say a bad thing about Dead by Daylight's art department, because it's always top notch. Well, I mean, she's not a fake race. She's like Aunt. It's Auntie Henrietta, and then there's Granny. But we will work on it. It's been a while since me and Granny have journeyed into the fog together, so we need to practice. But you know what? That's good. That's good fodder for videos, and we'll get some videos. We'll be training for Graniversary. But I am really enjoying this game. Like, it's a lot of fun, win or lose. I mean, obviously I'd rather win, but you're still making progress. You're still leveling, and sometimes you pull out some crazy wins like that one. I don't feel like they were very leveled. They were all pretty easy. The Cheryl was honestly the toughest one, but she had a lot of healing drinks, and so she could just keep filling up, and that's why I needed to keep on her and keep draining that until she went down, and it gave me enough points to spawn my boss at that point and wipe the rest of the team. That's how easy it can be.
Heed my words.
Kids,
for
if you
I
look
am
good,
the one
I,
who has
oh, man.
and together we shall
Take
claim
care
this
of the
world
business.
as
That
our
is business.
own.
Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for stopping by. We'll be back here tomorrow, 9:30 to 11:30. Come hang out. Probably doing this.
The mortals see pieces of a map that holds the key to our
But
banishment from this
maybe,
realm.
maybe this week we'll sneak
Stop
in a
them.
Dead by Daylight night. Next couple days I should have Henrietta finish to 45, and then my giant drive will be satisfied to get her to max level. And it's not hard, honestly, to get people to max level. Like survivors cap out at level 25, and demons are 45, and so honestly it's harder to play those survivor missions than it is to level the survivors after you get them. I understand they're very tough. I played the first one, I failed it once, and I was just like, maybe I should go watch a guide. Excuse me. But I do intend to play some survivor in this game as well. I just, you know me, like I'm basically a killer main, but it's good to know how the other side plays, like how it works. Like it's real important in all games like this. There we go. Yeah, I want that a lot. All right. They never let you do that. One in possession and then one into. I need to take a look at the map. Like, this is a weird map. Where am I? So I spawn in the middle. This is huge, and we're still going to go to the knife. We need to at least trap up one, and then just keep, putting out as many traps as we can do. Ideally, I would like to find everybody early and then just harass them until I can crush them, but that's not how every game works out. So the knife comes first. They found the
The
first
living
page.
have claimed a piece of the map.
Ooh.
Are you toying with
Another box, another box.
or merely incompetent?
Yeah, 500,000 copies of this game. Like, honestly, and even though there are things that need to be adjusted, there absolutely are. A couple of the demons are a little busted. A couple of survivors are a little busted. But nothing. I mean, like, there's a whole thing with animation canceling, and then there's, but there's mostly just some fine tuning. And for a non-AAA game that you can buy on sale on the Epic Games Store, that's pretty impressive. It's very. I mean, I don't have a new computer. Like, this is just as old a potato as I am, and I can still play this game, and I can stream it at the same time. And there's a few places where you can get stuck in the map, especially as a survivor. I've gotten stuck once as demon, but then I was able to, spawn a unit, possess a unit, and get out of there.
The living have discovered another fragment of their precious map.
Since this is close enough,
Leave them
and
dry.
I have no idea where they are, and the map is huge, I'm going to wait until they give themselves away and go trap up the second place. Not ideal, but that's what we're going to do. Just putting units into basic units and portals. Basic units and possession. I used to level up traps right away to 3, because if you level them up to 3, not only do you get more fear damage on them when those things happen, but then at level 3 it spawns an elite as well, so you put more units on the field for free. But I have way more luck just getting some decent basic units at first to actually put some hurt on them, and cause some damage. There we go. I want to get that too. There we. Yeah, open the doors for me. Okay, so we're gonna get up in here. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna try to find them best we can. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Window looping. Survivors can vault windows, but demons cannot. And so that is a bit of a point of contention in the community right now, because it's real easy to just hop back and forth in between a window, and there's no cooldown. There's no, the entity blocks the window after 3 vaults. Like, you can literally, if you're stupid enough to stay there, they could just run you until you're out of energy and your summons just drops. Like, you can't do anything about it. So that's a little rough, but it's not everywhere, and that's not how the game is set up. It just happens to be something that can be done. So we've dropped a few traps there. We're just gonna keep fighting the good fight there. I'm gonna take a look at the map here. We're down in this end, so we are gonna sort of head out here, I think, and then kind of get a feel for what's going on. Just trap it up, especially boxes, since we haven't caught anybody early. We just want to keep doing as much as we can. And we're gonna head towards the marker I put on the map. So that's not good at all, right? Like, I haven't even heard them.
And Kandarian dagger.
I assume that we'll hear them soon. So really, we're gonna lose the first objective pretty bad, but we want to make sure that we can spawn enough units to give them a bad time, and make some points. So by the second objective, we're doing a little better, and putting a little more pressure on them, and hopefully using up some of their resources. There we go. Because that kind of sucks. For the first time in weeks, how did it go, man? Like, because, you know, I talk a lot of shit, right? But, I mean, I try to be constructive about it. But I understand that it's not fun for survivors either right now. Especially if you're playing solo, if you're not running with a group, or playing in, you know, a duo. Like, I mean, if you get the wrong killer and they get rolling and slug out the team, it's not fun. Getting face camped out by Bubba is not fun, or by whoever else. And I just, once again, I mean, I don't blame killers. I don't blame survivors for the state of the game. I blame behavior. They've just let things get out of control, and kind of created this us versus them environment, and so everybody's supposed to not like each other, and it really sucks. And the people to blame are the people that made the game, and it's real unfortunate because it's a beautiful game and it's been around for coming up on 6 years, and it's kind of a shit fest. Like, I don't want to hate the people that I'm playing against, and I don't want the game to make me feel like I should. But that's kind of the community that behavior has fostered, and it's very unfortunate. There's enough bad shit in the world right now where I don't need to hate people when I'm playing a video game. Portal Basic. Can I slap one in Infernal Energy? I can.
The lost pages of
Wow,
the
they are already on the pages, and I'm all the way effing over here.
Before they harness the
So we've lost this objective, and that's fine. We weren't going to win this objective, but we do need to get over there and try to get as many points out of it as we can, because they're not that far away. These guys were really quiet. I'm going to assume that they are fairly coordinated. I should. They're already taking out the second objective. So this is really rough. Like, when they're smart and when they're coordinated, they can literally do both objectives at the same time, and you are fucked. And I missed that. So I just need to make the best out of this. Yeah, we're not doing much at all. Yeah, we're getting wrecked this game. But if you don't find them early, if you don't find them in time, you're gonna have a bad day. And these guys were very quiet, and they just looted up. There was nothing I could do. So we're going to put one into a lead. So we're gonna spawn that. We're gonna spawn that. Because now they can do both of these objectives at the same time, and the game is basically over. because I'm not strong enough to stop either one of them. So they've got... And this guy, the support, every time he does a heavy attack, he heals. Because there's a warrior Ash, there's a support Ash, and there is a hunter Ash. There's every flavor of Ash in the rainbow. So that's quite literally the game. So this is going to finish, then the other one's going to finish, and I'm going to get exercised again, and they will be on the final target. So this is something that's been mentioned on the forums as well. Like, you know, when everybody's just learning the game, like it's you know, you slap everybody around. But when people get organized and they're very quiet in the beginning and you do not find them, this is what happens. Look, they'll divide up into two people. This is most likely a group. This is a full PC squad, and there's just nothing you can do. You can just only hope to actually win, and that's real unfortunate. I can't make enough points to catch up with them by the time they get there. So that part of the game is a little busted. You do get a couple extra points for getting there, and that's why I went there. But this game is, for all intent and purpose, over, which is okay.
Kandarian dagger and lost pages have been taken.
We're going to suck up as much stuff as we can, and then get down there. Like, so far, they've played a pretty perfect game, and unfortunately, all I could do is just set traps. If all you do is set traps, you're probably going to lose. You need to find them at a decent point in the game, but this is a huge map, and no one made a sound. But that's okay. We've had 3 nice wins tonight, and this would be our second loss. I'm calling it now. There's a chance that we could still win, but it's highly doubtful. They're in a vehicle. They're driving super fast. They're going to get to the final objective before I do, and they're going to be able to start it, and the game is going to essentially be over. I don't think that I'm going to be able to beat them, but that's okay. The game is pretty repeatable like that. Each game plays out a little different, and then not that other games don't. But I don't sweat the losses so much in this game. Plus, there's no teabagging or post-game chat. I do like there's no teabagging. It's delightful. So they're nearly there. Like, they're just about on it. They're right there. They're just in front of me. And okay, so there we're starting. Game on. Like, he literally knocked me out of my demon with his ability. That's broken as well. Like, that's literally an ability he has. Like, to take away my boss. And so that's the game. That's literally, there's nothing I can do. Now, if I was salty, I would quit. But I'm not. Henry's a tank. Dumb to hit him. But that's all I got, really. There's nothing else I can do. Like, he can knock you out of your position, including your demon boss. And that's a little bit busted. But it's whatever. We lost this game. But those are all the things they're looking at, you know, because, like, this is just literally a squad that is rolling over people. You know, so they have their support. They're all buffing each other with all amulets. They've got the guy who can knock you out of your possession, so they eliminate your boss demon. There's nothing you can do. So some of the combinations that they have, they're looking at. Cookie, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm sorry you had to join on the loss. But I am good. I am good. We've had a pretty good night tonight. We've had some good wins, but this was not one of them. Like, they just, there was nothing that you could do against it. I mean, we'll get some more points by spawning some more stuff just for leveling, but there's nothing I can do to this team. They were quiet. They looted up well. They didn't give themselves away in the early game. They split up and did the objectives separately, and you can't stop it. Henrietta's up and we'll spawn her, but like it's just gonna be sad. Like literally, just knocked me out of my possession. Like that is the most broken ability in the game. Like you cannot take away the ability to spawn your boss. Like it's on like it's on a 2-minute cooldown, and it is your main tool against everyone. And being able to get rid of that is messed up. But that's okay. We're not gonna cry. We're gonna finish it out. We'll take our loss and we'll move on. But they've got 2 chonky warrior melee tank guys, and they've got the hunter Ash, who can take you out of your possession, and then they've got the healer Ash, that with every heavy melee attack, they can heal the team and other stuff. But that was ridiculous. Cookie Monster has been following OldManBronze for 1 year, 6 months, 26 days, and 9 hours. Lucky man. Oh, you've been hosting me? Thank you for the host, my friend. I'm sorry, like, all my alerts are busted. Like, I'm still trying to fix them. Because I changed stuff, and then stuff busted. But that was absolutely busted. Like, when you put the right survivors, because it's not like Dead by Daylight, right? It's not like where survivors are just skins. Literally just skins with perks. Like here, like each survivor has a special ability, and if you combine the certain ones together, like it becomes stupidly potent. And there's not much you can do against that. Like I spawned my boss and he can despawn me. Like that probably shouldn't be in the game. Or it can be used on basic units, but it can't be used on your boss. Like it's literally your one and only tool to defeat them. Like you shouldn't be able to get knocked out of it. But the game's been out for 9 days, and these things will adjust over time. I mean, I still mostly had fun there, but that was a full PC squad, obviously coordinated, divided up, did the objectives simultaneously, and then was able to counter me at every turn. Once again, Swifts, gotta love them. But we're gonna go on. I think we can get one more game in. We are going to, because we're gonna do 9:30 to 11:30. We're gonna do 2 hours. We're gonna spend our spirit points, see if we got anything. We got no point out of the deal, which is fine. And we will go like that. And longer than add the full. Well, absolutely. See, if we added those numbers together, it would be astronomical. We would break the internet, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I hope the family's doing well. I hope you are taking good care of everything. Right, I gotta get out of the collection book. There. So we're gonna queue up one more game as Sweet Henrietta, and we're gonna get in there and see if we can't get a little revenge for last match. But that is like you can start to see after you've played a little bit, you can see some real glaring things that they need to look at, and they need to tone down a little bit. But other than that, like 90% of the time when I'm playing this game, I am honestly having fun, win or lose. That last game, not so fun, but there wasn't anything I could do. So you just kind of finish it off. Like I don't want to be one of those salty dudes that DCs. And you get extra points. There's literally you get 2,000 XP for finishing a match, which is funny. But it's also nice that they are trying to encourage people to finish off the game, even if it is not going their way. I mean, maybe make it bigger so I feel better about it, but you can't win them all.
I'm gonna hurt those dirty birds.
I absolutely am. So that was a really big map, though, and they did a really good job. Excuse me. Really good job being quiet in the beginning. No good way to find them outside of giving up trapping, like, you know, some of the objectives and stuff. And then that splitting up, each doing an objective. And here's the other part that is the kicker. If they split up and do that, when you finish one of those objectives, if anybody has been downed or killed, they automatically are resurrected. So if you take out the 2 people at one objective and you can't get to the other objective in time to stop it, everyone gets rezzed. So the resurrection system is a little busted too. But once again, we're at day 9. No. Came out Friday the 13th. We're on day 10. And I've had fun every time I played. So we're just queuing up for one more. We'll see if we can't get it in. I think we can. Even if we go a little past 11:30, I'm not going to turn into a pumpkin. Not yet. Oh. But yeah, fun game. But we're going to start working. We got to get prepared for the big 6th anniversary of Dead by Daylight. We will be playing some Granny. Granny's going to represent hard. Granny and Henrietta are best friends. They're going to get a vacation condo in Florida. It's going to be beautiful. There we go.
Do you not find me beautiful?
Oh, well, I can't say that I do, but I do have, I do care for you, Henrietta. Thank you very much for being here. Oh, so does everything else look good? Does everybody like what the stream looks like? I mean, does it, all the sounds good? Like, there was a bunch of stuff wrong when I streamed last Friday, and people helped me fix it. But do you like the new look? Would you like to see the full game screen, or does it being smaller with the chat on the side and my face up in the corner? Like, is that cool? Like, do people like that? What do you think? Like, you guys are my friends. Like, you can tell me. All right, we're heading in. We're going in hot, my friends. But I've debated whether I wanted to make this full screen again. I like the background. I dig all that. Where am I in the map? Okay, so I have spawned way down here. Chances are highly likely they're in this direction. Over there, there's nothing important. So
Do you feel that? It's the presence of living humans searching
we're just
for pieces
gonna
of the map.
gather and trap.
And
That's what we
they're
do.
suffering.
Everything we can see on the way over. We're very far away from both of the objectives, so we've got a decent amount of time. And we got our first level. It's beautiful. Get that. Always trap the boxes. Always. They're good experience. And even if they never open this, it's still worth me trapping it. We're gonna head this way now. Sometimes you get these blank patches where there's not a lot of infernal energy. There are some dead spots in the map. They're also working on that as well. And then you can see where you get back into a place that's going to have some more energy, some more stuff to trap. Let's get... Thank you. I couldn't squeeze my fat half tooth there. Even though I'm incorporeal. We are going to head up and get the dagger trapped up. We're just grabbing as much energy as we can. want to have at least one of the objectives trapped up if you're going to hunt for them. And that's not terribly hard to do. Ideally, 3 minutes, you would like to be on the hunt. If the objectives are super close to each other, trap them both. But you're going to lose some early harass, and that's when they're weak. That's when they haven't found a bunch of items and a bunch of potions and stuff. And you can put people down early, and that gives you some nice points. You don't kill them, of course, because they can be resurrected very easily. The only way they don't come back is if they DC, and that does happen from time to time. And that's unfortunate, but because you literally cannot be killed in this game as a survivor. You can be put down, and you can even die and bleed out on the floor, but oh, we got some good traps down there, but you can be resurrected when the objectives get done. You can be picked up and resurrected at a spirit shrine. Until all 4 people are down, the game is still afoot, which I think is fine. Sometimes it feels a little generous, but you know, we're all still learning the game. Okay, so this is the first spot that I marked. Someone was making noise. Did I miss it? Yeah, we're gonna head up there. Kind of that general direction. It's nice to mark something. Oh God, they're right here. That's good. That's good for me. So possession, portal basic, possession, portal basic. That's good. Fine start. They're coming in to loot, which is fantastic for me. Because I can set these.
Human hands now hold a fragment of the map. Why do these humans still have hands?
Ah! I'm getting hit from behind, and I don't even know. Okay.
How do you reload this thing?
So really just trying to get some more stuff. Make some more points. You don't get a lot. I mean, you get a lot out of early harassing him, but don't be disappointed if you don't kill them. Like, that's not how the game works. Okay, so we got some of that. I don't really have enough to possess, so we're just gonna keep dropping stuff on them if we can. Because you really don't. I mean, if you've got enough energy to possess something, then do so. But otherwise, you're just kind of wasting your time. They're headed off this way, so we're gonna kind of keep an eye on them, and we're gonna gather energy as we go. It doesn't make sense to trap a bunch of stuff behind them, but we still want to keep XP flowing. So kind of want to catch what we can when we can. And make sure that we keep eyes on them. Puked all over him, got knocked out of it real quick. So that's fine. Because then we can go over here, set some traps. Over here, set some traps. And that's going to help passively level us as well. It's also going to build their fear. There's a page right there. Damn it. Least we can do is get some traps in there. I need more energy. Energy sucks in the early game. There's a lot of times where, especially early on, you'll sort of feel like you're not really doing your job.
I got that move.
The map is a step closer to completion. This was not the plan. Try dismemberment.
There, that's okay. But they are sticking together, which sometimes makes it bad, but not always. If you can just keep whittling away. Oh, come on, let me set that. Your dick. So we still only have 2 pieces of the map. We're not doing bad here. I would like to 1 and 2 and 3. See, now the boys are going to start to get a little chonky. And we like that. Oh, John, thank you for hanging out with me, my friend. It's good to have you here. It's so good, my friend.
Stop! You're shooting me!
Oh, I don't have enough energy to do that. That sucks. That's okay. We just keep going. We know where they are. And that is decent. We can keep harassing them and getting nice passive levels. And that is super cool. We have a good idea of where they're going to come, where they're heading, and where we're going.
All pieces of the map have been collected. The mortals will seal the breach if they are not stopped.
Okay, so they've gotten all the pieces of the map, and that's fine for now. We're going to grab some energy, set a trap. And, I don't have enough to possess him. Oh, that's too bad. So yeah, a lot of times your early game issues are all related to energy. They know I'm there because I'm breaking stuff, but that's fine. But if I just keep sitting around and harassing them all day, like that's just going to give me tons of levels, and that is super good. We're already at 9. That's good. I missed. Like, it's so paper thin. So paper thin, like the line that you have. Okay, good. We got a little scare out of that. It's good. I'm going to pick up some of that. And we're going to see if we can... Do we get enough to possess?
I love watching.
Okay, so, I mean, at least we got to screw with them a little bit there. Gave us another point. And... Oh, Henrietta. So now they're gone. So we got to figure out where they're going to go, and that's fine. Cars are definitely something else you need to look at in the game. Like, it's basically like you have that you can't be harmed, you can't be anything while you're in a vehicle. Which is a little busted. We're not going to pass up that. They're not going to get that, but it's still going to give us XP. I don't want to waste a bunch of time while... Okay, so we're grabbing some of this. We've got these things nicely trapped.
Our foes have discovered the location of the Kandarian dagger. Perhaps we would exterminate them.
Okay, we got it. Because we do have Henrietta coming up, and we're going to do that. And then we're going to do our best for that base. Okay, one guy's down already. That's super good. I need to get her down. That's 2 down, and that's the game. So we'll finish up strong, I think, maybe. we go. Get that.
What you can get.
Okay.
This isn't over. Somebody help me up.
That's the game. So, see, it can happen super quick. It can happen super, super quick. We found them earlier on in the last game. They hadn't quite finished the map pages. We were able to constantly just drop zombies on them and not do a ton to them. There was two people obviously playing together, creepyclub.ttv, but the other two, one, it's hard to say if they're all playing together or not. This is a fully cross-play game, though. You can play this on Xbox, you can play it on PS, and apparently you can play it on Switch as well, which I don't know how that plays out, but that is going to be our show for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you being here. This is what we're going to do for a little while. My shift does change at work coming up at the end of June, and then I'll be working days, and so we'll move back a little earlier, and we'll see how that goes, but that's a while off. We're just going to get cozy and do 9:30 to 11:30 Monday through Friday, and then I'm going to get my old ass to bed and wake up and work out and record it for you a little bronzer size over there on OldManBronze.com. And other than that, I'll keep you in the loop. I'll keep posting on Facebook, and just stay sweet, right? Much love from the old man. We will see you soon. Night, John. Much love, my friend. Night, Cookie. Just take it easy. Pam, it was good to see you too. Thank you for stopping in. Much love. We will see you tomorrow.